Welcome, everybody. Welcome to episode 13 of the Ham Podcast. I am John Helmke, as you know, and this is Mike, who I like to consider the Chris Hemsworth of podcasts.
Oh
Buddy.
yeah. Let me go get
Ooh,
my
buddy.
Thor's hammer, baby.
I'll say last week you were Captain America, now you're freaking Thor.
Yeah. I'll dress up like Thor.
I love it. So, Mike,
Yo.
you can see me on camera, right? And,
Yeah.
and they can as well.
Yeah.
I don't look as pretty as I usually do. Let them know what's going on, Mike.
Well, we're having some technical difficulties. I don't know how long we'll see Humpty 4 on the cam. So just in case, we want to give you all a disclaimer. If anything happens, we're still going to keep going, but there could be some technical difficulties with the cam somewhere down the line. Hopefully not, though.
Yeah, and you know what? Just to clarify, it's not my camera, guys. It's the website. All right, I promise.
Yeah, something to do with the connection. We were trying to use Discord, and we're using another site for the cam, so it's somewhere something's messed up, but we don't know what it is. We didn't. It wasn't enough time to do more testing, so we're gonna go roll with it. You know, just like they say, and any good singer, when they fall, they get right back up and keep going like nothing happened.
That's right, baby. That's what I like to hear. And we are, you know what? We're tough. We're going to keep it on going. The show must go on. So
Right.
talk to me, Mike. How was your week, man?
My week was great. Only because now it's Friday. No, week was normal. Just going through. Well, I was off Monday and Tuesday, and then I just worked Wednesday, Thursday, and today, Friday. Now I'm glad it's the weekend. I can just chill, of course, do the podcast, have some fun, and get ready for this weekend.
Yes. For me, I know it's a little hard to tell on camera right now because it's a little fuzzy. However, I prettied myself up, as you can see. Got me a nice haircut, faded up, edged up, and I took a lot of the beard off, Mike. I don't remember the last time my beard was this short. So it's how did you feel about it when you saw me today?
Well, I have seen you without any beard. So
yes,
that would be the shortest that anyone probably has never seen you without a beard. I have. But yes, it looks great because it's a lot shorter. I mean, I'm pretty sure it probably feels better for you, like around your neck and everything. But it looks great in that, you did it up, like it.
See, the real test will be tonight when I lay my pretty little head down on my pretty pillow. I don't have to scoop the arm under the beard, and then the beard won't be in my mouth. It'll be all nice and comfortable. So big shout out to my barber Blenzo. Thank you very much, sir, getting me ready for the show. I appreciate it.
Yeah. And I bet you with your hair being short on top too, it's gonna feel good. Of course, when the breeze or water hits you, it's gonna feel great.
Oh, brother, let me tell you, I drove home with the windows down and I was like, ooh wee.
Yeah, today was it's chilly, that's for sure.
Hey, it was a great day for me, and let me tell you why.
Why?
That's right. You see it, Papa. I look good, baby. Nasty. I saw the Eternals today.
Ooh, yes, I saw it, I think last weekend or
yes.
I remember. So what you think?
Oh man, let me tell you something. I was pleased. I really liked the Eternals. It it had its ups and downs, its twists and turns, had its action, had its funny moments. I'm not going to do any spoilers, but people, if you haven't seen it yet, definitely go out and watch it. Also, today was a milestone for me, Mike.
Oh, milestone.
As you know, I have not been to the movie theater since pre-COVID.
Oh, that's true. Yes, that's right.
So I actually went to the movie theater today for the first time since I would say late 2018, early 2019, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I went to mine, I think like a month ago. So it did feel weird going back into the theater. So I'm pretty sure I know how you felt going in there and you're just like, what's this again?
Yep. Yeah, but it was good, man. It was a good feeling, had some nachos, and I felt good. It felt relaxed. It felt good to be in a theater. Felt good to live that normal moment of life for those 2.5 hours. So yes, Papa, I'm sure that one day you and I could catch a movie together and share a hot dog.
Oh, how cute! No, I'm kidding. Hey, so how many people were inside your theater? I know because I've been to like 2 or maybe 3. I think the most that I've seen was probably like 10 to 15 people for me.
Yeah, I didn't count, but I know there was probably about 8 of us, including me, and we were pretty spread out. Now, of course, I'm an old guy, so I caught the 10 a.m. showing. I love to go in and pay less for my ticket
Gotcha.
in the morning. So there's about 8 of us in there in my particular movie. But a lot of people were there to see the Ghostbusters movie. That one had a line at 10 a.m.
Oh, that one actually
So
does look good. I like that one.
yes, yes. But for Eternals, about 8 of us in there, so I got to enjoy my nachos and have a cold beverage, not an alcoholic beverage. It was good old soda. I had a red flash and watched a good movie. Man, I enjoyed it.
I mean, there's nothing about having a beer that early in the morning. I've had a beer at 8 o'clock in the morning when I tailgated for the Cowboys game once.
Yeah. Or when we go camping,
Or
we
camping.
have beer at about 8 in the morning.
True. Well,
yep.
If I'm awake. Sometimes I sleep into like 10, and then I'm up ready to eat, then ready to drink. Oh yeah.
Yes, Papa, you're right. Red Flash and barbacoa. Yes, sir. But I might disappoint some people here.
Uh-oh.
I'm not a barbacoa fan.
Oh.
I'm not. I'll eat it. It's good. I'm not gonna say I turn it down, but if I had my choice, I'd go bean and cheese taco first.
All right. What I'm hearing is I need to find me a new co-host on this podcast because I don't like barbacoa. I don't know.
I'm telling you, I'll eat it, man. Actually, I have a favorite concoction that I like to make in my taco. It is potato, cheese, and country sausage. And that is the best taco in the world. Potato, cheese, and country sausage. And it is delicious.
And then you've add some egg in there. Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah. But all right, Mike, let's jump right into it, man. We're talking about this great time that we've been having.
Oh, yes.
Some people haven't had such a great time lately. Due to a festival they went to.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And we're talking about Astroworld, people. Now, we know that it's a couple of weeks old now. However, some new stuff came out yesterday.
True.
Right? So, what do we know about it originally, Mike? What did you know about it?
I know it was a concert there in Houston, and supposedly when he got on stage, Travis Scott, right? That's his name, right? Travis Scott?
Yes, Travis Scott.
From what I remember reading about it and hearing and seeing it on TV and everything, the news, that supposedly when he got on stage, or even before the stage, people were saying that everybody was just pushing up to the front of the stage. So that everyone that was so close to the stage, and even like who knows how many people or yards back, were all getting squashed. And then of course, once he was on stage, it got worse. And whenever we kept pushing to the front, people were dropping like flies because they couldn't breathe. Some that did make it out barely made it out because they like I said, they couldn't breathe. And I think they said like 8 to 10 people died from what I last read.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's updated.
About 10 now. I think it's up to about 10. And Papa, I'm glad you mentioned that. Right? Should have stopped the show 100%. Oh, there's our first technical difficulty, Mike. There's our first technical difficulty.
Yep.
Should have. They're saying should have stopped the show, right? However, he did, right? There was a point where he did stop the show, and he said, "Can we get an ambulance up here? Can we get an EMT? People are fainting." He stopped the show. But more importantly, man, who I blame the most for this are the fans themselves.
True.
Like, you know what it is, Mike. You and I have been to concerts where it was GA, general admission.
Yeah, many.
And people are going to rush the stage. They all want to run up and try to get as close as they can to it.
But we've been to those concerts and they do that, but you don't normally get people that are like all of GA pushing because they know, hey, you're going to hurt somebody up there. I mean, we went to Metallica, one of the, where you got people just rushing, of course, yes, the stage, but they give you enough space to where everybody can breathe. So it's not like, hey, I'm like 30 yards back and we're just constantly pushing. No, that doesn't happen. So yes, it's these fans that do not know how to like just stay where you are, give everybody some space, enjoy the concert. Like, don't kill anybody.
There's no need for it. And the thing is the reason we bring this up now, right? What's going on, Jason Peda 83? What's going on now is apparently Thomas J. Henry has, on behalf of a lot of people. I don't know how many are involved in the lawsuit, but Thomas J. Henry has picked up the case to sue Travis Scott, Drake, and Live Nation. Now, Live Nation is the one that helped put on the show, right? Mm-hmm. They're the one that's kind of promoted the Astro World, and they're suing the three of them for about $2 billion. That's billion with a B. Now, I was recently, as you know, Mike, on jury duty,
mm-hmm.
and the lawyer for the plaintiff was a Thomas J. Henry lawyer, and they did not do so well, right? So there I am. Whoa, and they did not do so well.
Now it's gone.
So if all of these people are relying on Thomas J. Henry, good luck. You better hope you have Mr. Thomas J. himself. But I mean, so they're suing Travis, right? They're suing Drake because apparently Drake was enticing people to run up to the stage and get closer. That's why he's involved in the suit. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, Live Nation being the ones that promoted it. So it's very odd that I think that they came to this number of $2 billion. It's a lot of money.
I think it's just to go high, and then eventually, like, it's going to get cut down.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, exactly, Jason Pella 83. I believe Thomas J. Henry is after the money, and they get some clout from it, right? They're the law firm that's going after Astro World, going after Travis, going after Drake. So, I mean, look, man, by no means do I not feel bad for the families that lost people. Condolences to them. I'm not trying to sell their lives short at all. Rest in peace to those people
mm-hmm.
who tragically passed away at the event. And then after the event, some of them passed away from complications. So rest in peace to them. But at an event like that, and I'm glad you mentioned that, Papa. He should pay some settlements to the death families, to the families of the deceased. I'm sorry. So he's actually paying for all the funerals for those people that passed. That's Travis Scott is, and he's paying for therapy for anybody who is at the show that feels like they have some post-traumatic stress syndrome from it as well. So not only is he paying for the funerals, he's also paying for any type of therapy. He didn't have to do that, but he did, and I commend him for that, at least for covering those funeral costs and that other stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it is good that he's doing it. I mean, you have to do something. You can't be the guy like, well, it's not my problem. I mean, it was your concert. It's the fans' fault first, but also I think they need to have better crowd management in there. Because like some concerts, they break down GA in different groups.
Yes.
So that they can control the crowd so they can't push. Maybe something like that could have or should have been done. I mean, I don't know. I don't run those things, but something better could have been done instead of allowing these people just to rush the front stage.
I mean, I agree. I put it more on the venue itself, like you just said. I kind of put a lot of the blame on the venue for allowing them just to kind of release all these people, knowing they were going to trample each other to get as close as they could. So I think the venue has a lot to do with it. So Papa, just to be clear too, he volunteered to pay for these costs, the funerals and the therapy prior to the lawsuit, right? So this came out last week when the lawsuit just came out yesterday. So I don't want people to be out there like, oh, he's trying to avoid the lawsuit now by doing this. No, this was prior. So yeah, and see Cepeda. So for you guys that don't know Jay Cepeda, I know him on a side bubble, and he studies law. So under the law, apparently the venue is liable. Mm-hmm. So they're going to lose some money as well.
The funny part too is I think it was the Houston. What's like the main police person? It's like the police chief?
Chief of police, yep.
Okay. He said that there was more security there than at a NFL game, and that this still happened.
Huh.
So 10 people have died, at least as of November 5th. I haven't seen any updates, but over 300 people have injuries. 25 were at least in the hospital.
Yeah, but I get what he's saying, right? But at an NFL game, everybody has assigned seats.
True, but I was also laughing because if you're saying, "Oh, we had more security there," and this still happened, that means your people failed to control the situation. So whatever you just said there, that doesn't make you look any better.
None at all. You made bonehead of the week. Bonehead of the week, buddy. But yeah, I mean, and then look at the difference. You know, the difference in crowds, right? In an NFL game, you're getting older people, a lot of older fans, right? Younger fans,
older people can get rowdy too, bro.
Oh yeah, we can, that's for sure. But at this Astroworld concert, you had a lot of these youngsters who want to rush, want to go up to the front and run and do their thing. I'm young, dumb, and full of stuff. And they, I don't know if I can say the word on here, so I stopped myself. But
I don't know either.
I'm getting better.
That's a good question. Better. I don't know. But it is true. I mean, I've been young and been in concerts. I'm not gonna say, I'm gonna sit in the back. I'm gonna push everybody. No, of course not.
Yeah.
But a lot of the young people today do not understand a lot of stuff. One, COVID doesn't help.
Yeah.
And then two, a lot of these youngsters or younger people do not have the social skills, to understand a lot of stuff too. So it's just like it's a bad mix with a lot, and it seems like a lot of things that are happening are with the younger crowd. Not everything, but a lot of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of these younger crowds are dumb as a box of rocks. Let's just be honest.
I buy my rocks in a bag or in the back of my truck. So box, sure, okay.
So no, man. But like I said, I don't want to make too light of the situation because brothers were lost in that event. Brothers, fathers, sisters, cousins, whoever they were. I know one of them was a young kid. And you know what, though? At the same time, I hate to point fingers, but shame on you, whoever let that young boy go to that concert and try to squeeze his way up to the front.
Yeah.
Shame on you. Whether it was the parent, whether they went with a cousin, an aunt, I don't know the details of it. But shame on you for letting that kid run up to the front. I've been to events similar like that with my son, and when he was younger, and I kept his ass at the back. We're standing back here, boy, and then we can slowly kind of cut our way in.
Yeah, I think a lot of times when I've seen that, they're in the back. The dad either has a child on his shoulder so he can see.
Yeah.
But yeah, you should not have. I think it was a 9-year-old boy, is one that you're talking about.
Yep.
There's no reason to have him that close, and then because people are either going to mosh or they're going to push, be close as possible, so it's going to be cramped. But yeah, he shouldn't have been up there. You're right.
Yeah, dumb people, man. Dumb. I was going to say another thing. I stopped myself.
Okay, let's move on.
Let's talk about something fun.
Okay,
something light. Right? You kind of mentioned COVID earlier, brother.
Did I?
Right?
Did I?
Especially with because of the concert, everybody being close to each other.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So let's talk about something that a wonderful. I love this. A brothel in Europe is offering, right? So a brothel in Europe is offering, if you get a COVID shot at their brothel, there's the link. They will allow you to pick one of their girls of your choice to have sex at no cost. Hey, because you're doing your part as a man to get a vaccination shot, we're gonna allow you to go hook up with one of our girls for free. I love it. You know what? Kudos to you, Europe. You continue to impress me when it comes to the wonderful world of sex. You guys are always above and beyond. And I'm moving to Europe, Mike. Give me my passport.
Man, hey, I hope a lot of the men and women, because he could go either way.
Hey, yep.
Took advantage of that because, if money wasn't in the incentive, this would be the next best thing. If not the first thing and then money. I don't know. Depends on people's priorities, but I'm down with it.
And you know what I love about it is they're not saying, hey, you can only choose between, these three girls, which maybe aren't the best, right? They're saying you can have any pick of any of our girls.
Well, what would have been funny, they're like, hey, these first 4 girls are free. And if you want these premium girls, you got to pay a little extra. That would have been funny. I mean, not 4, could have been more. But I'm just throwing in something. But
hey, you're doing your part to save the world by getting the COVID shot. Why not be rewarded with a little bit of sexual healing?
Yeah, man, I was hoping to find more numbers on like how many people actually like did it or how many people they got vaccinated because of it. I couldn't find any numbers. I don't know if you could find any.
I couldn't.
All I read was it had a good turnout. That's all I read.
Yeah, I don't, buddy. I couldn't catch a flight over there quick enough. They started putting all these restrictions on Europe again. I was like, dang it, now I can't go.
Dude, but yeah, that's actually it's a good incentive. I don't think I read anybody else doing that incentive. I mean, they probably could have been doing it now because of this one. But hey, if it helps and it brings in business, why not? And it gets people vaccinated at the same time.
Exactly. I mean, what are we doing here, right? They're like, go get vaccinated, or you can't eat in this restaurant. All right, cool. And over there, they're like, hey, come get vaccinated, and you'll get 30 minutes with any girl you want.
Yeah,
Europe.
Get vaccinated. Yeah, have the half hour with any girl you want, and then boom, you help the numbers of COVID in your area, depending on how close you were to, like, I think it's 75%. Hey, It seems like a win-win-win situation to me.
I was never too fond of Europe. I always thought they're a bunch of wusses, but you know what? I was wrong. You guys are awesome. I love you.
So they're no longer wusses because of this?
Yep. They're a bunch of good old human beings. Yeah, that's what they are.
Everybody is great human beings unless you're an evil person.
Yep. They're a bunch of great human beings. And those girls, let me tell you something. Those women that are putting their bodies on the line, I'm sorry. Those women who are putting their bodies on the line, kudos to you for creating the ultimate sacrifice to making sure that people all around Europe are getting vaccinated. And you know what you said? You know what? Salute to you. Salute to the prostitutes of Europe that are putting their bodies on the line. Hey, I love it.
These are essential workers. I don't care what anybody says.
Yes. Round of applause. Round of applause. Essential workers.
Yep.
Mike, you hit the nail up. You know what, buddy? You could have ended the show right there. With that one line, mic drop. Those are essential workers.
All right. Peace. See you later, guys. No, I'm kidding.
Right? I love it. For you guys just joining in, if you see my camera in and out, we announced in the beginning of the show, we've been having some problems with our site that we use, and so that's why I look a little fuzzy at times, and sometimes you'll see the camera go out. I promise you we'll have this resolved by next week.
At least we hope so. No, we will. We will.
That's right. That's what I like. That's what I like. You saw how I went quiet. You know what? I was going to say, Mike, cancel the trip to Europe. You can't go.
Well, actually, yeah, we'll talk about it later. But yes, I would be moving to Europe too if this was the case. But it's only one time. I mean, how about I go visit and then I come back? Would that still work?
Yep. Okay. I mean, I don't know what you can tell the wife, but good luck with that.
Yeah. I'm going to visit a friend. No, I'm kidding. Right? That wouldn't work.
I'm going to go visit my friend LaShonda. It's the only name I could think of that sound European. I'm sorry. That was horrible.
Wait, what?
That's a pretty European name, bro. I don't know if you've ever been to Europe. Yeah, you have. I haven't.
No, I think, have I been to Europe? No, I haven't. No, I haven't been to Europe. I've been to Spain. I've been to...
Mike, where's Spain at?
Not in Europe.
Can anybody in our chat let us know where Spain's at?
It's around. Yeah, it's in the same vicinity. Yes. Okay.
Oh, I love it, Mike. You are my bestest friend. You've been to Italy?
Yeah, I've been to Italy.
Yeah, where's that at?
Oh, that's right. Because I forgot because it's France, Spain, Italy. Yes, I think that's the 3. Wait, no, UK. Yep. UK, right? Is UK one of them?
Yes, United Kingdom.
And then I know Germany is outside of France.
Yep.
Yes, I think that. I mean, I don't know
My
how many
man,
more. So
you
yeah.
know what you got it down, Papa.
No,
You got it
no.
down.
Sorry, I haven't been to Spain. I flew into Spain, and then I went to the next one to Italy, and then from Spain I went to Budapest also. And those are the only two I've been to.
Guys, in case y'all didn't know, Mike is a very secretive spy. And no, I'll just play. But Mike's been to some pretty cool places, man. But yeah, Mike, you know what? If you flew into Spain and then flew right out, count it. Because you know why? When I went to Jamaica, I had to land in Miami and then catch my connecting flight to Jamaica. Guess what I did? I claimed that I went to fucking Miami.
Okay.
So
then I went to Europe.
There you go. There you go, my man. So yes,
right.
Jason Feather 83, it counts.
All right, it counts, and I'm cool with it then.
There you go. I got you, baby. Don't worry about it.
Thanks, appreciate it.
But yes, to finish that off, no pun intended. Kudos to the brothels in Europe.
There you go.
Kudos to the brothels in Europe for rewarding these people for getting the COVID shot. America, politics in America, politicians in America, take notes. Europe is doing it right. Maybe if you guys were offering something in Vegas with some of these women, I would have already got one twice or 3 or 4 or 5 times. How many times can we get the COVID shot? I just want to verify that, so in case they do offer it.
They say you can only have 2 within a 6-month period, and then you can get the booster after that 6, or like towards the end of that 6 months.
Perfect. Well, I'm going to do it, and then every 2 years I'm going to say I need a re-up so that I can go meet another lady friend.
Well, that's what I've read. Now, is that 100% true? I don't know. I don't know if they've tested on a lot of people saying, hey, let's give you 25 shots in 6 months. I don't know. But that's just what I've read. So, I mean, it could be more. It could be more.
Love it. Love it, man. Love it. I love where the world is going with technology. Speaking of which, right? Let's kind of skip ahead here, Mike.
Okay.
Right? Talking about COVID, talking about the vaccine. Pfizer, right?
Okay.
Is releasing a COVID vaccine pill, hopefully sometime soon.
Oh, yes. I did read about that. Yeah.
What did you read, my man? What did you find out about that?
Well, instead of getting a shot, it's going to be in a pill form. What also I did read that Pfizer wants to allow other companies to make the same pill as well. So it's not just going to be Pfizer, but they get to use like however Pfizer makes it, they're supposed to be using the same thing. I'll put a link as well if anybody wants to look at it and read about it. But yeah, it's supposed to be in a pill form.
Interesting.
Now it's supposed to be like around, I think it was 89% reduction in risk of like hospitalization and death.
Yep.
But they don't have a lot of information on it yet because they're still trying to get the FDA approval. I don't know if they've done full testing on it. At least not from what I read, but I could have missed it. Of course, I do miss a lot sometimes.
You don't know how to read. That's why.
No, I read. I just can't. When I read so much stuff, I can't retain all of it. It's a difference. But no, I think taking the pill will be nice. Now, I don't know if we'll get the same type of side effects from the pill, or if those side effects last longer, because depending on how fast your body, I guess not digests, but like inherits whatever's in that pill. So
yeah.
So I don't know.
Adapts to it.
Yeah. So it could be like longer. Of like, you know, like the shot, you got like a quick chill or whatever for X amount of hours. Could this last longer? Could this be the same amount of time? I don't know that. But I mean, for people that do not like getting shots and want to take an oral, like a pill, hey, this is gonna be great.
I think so. What really gets my curiosity though is, you know, you and I have talked about this offline before, right? Off the record, as we say in the biz. You know, we've talked about this offline, and we wondered if it's sometime in the future going to be kind of like the flu shot, right? Where you have to do it once a year, right? Where you got to kind of re-up once a year or something like that. You and I've talked about that. And if that is the case, these pills are going to be awesome. If they're as effective as they're saying it could be, right? Because now instead of having to go to the doctor, you could probably just go to your pharmacy, your local again, I'm assuming, right? I'm really jumping the gun here. But, you know, the possibility of going to your local pharmacy, hey, I need the booster for this year for the COVID. All right, here you go. 1 tablet, $14.99, you know, whatever it is, right? whatever it's going to be. And, I think that would be awesome. I think that would be great, especially if it works as well as they said, as they're hoping it does. So, I mean, I would personally rather get the shot than the pill. I hate swallowing pills. I'd rather get a shot, but that's just me.
Well, I mean, I could do either. I don't mind a shot or the pill. I guess if I had a choice, if it's the same effectiveness, I'll do the pill. I mean, quick, easy.
You'd rather swallow it.
Well, you were saying that it was hard to swallow a big pill. So I mean, there's probably a lot of other things that are hard to swallow if they're big for you. So, anyways, talking about the pill.
Talk about that.
Talking about the pill, if you want to go there. No, I mean, if it's the same effectiveness and if you can swallow a pill, hopefully these pills are not like horse pills and they're freaking ginormous.
Mike likes it.
Only on the weekends.
Hello.
I would take a pill, and hopefully it's so large I can shove it up Humpty's butt. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, we can just take the pill, same effectiveness. That'd be great because sometimes that shot can hurt for days. Sometimes it gives you a bumps. I think my mother-in-law had a bump on her arm. Oh no, actually my wife did. She had a bump on her arm.
Yeah, I did too when I got mine.
How long did yours last for? If you mind me asking.
Mine actually went for about 4 days till, as you know, my grandma. Mm-hmm. My grandma's very old school, right? So when I showed her, I was like, on the 4th day, I was like, I still got this bump. She was like, oh yeah, tienes un wale. I see it. Here, let me see. She started pushing down on the bump. Says you got to spread it out. The medicine stuck in one spot. You got to spread it.
Oh, dude, that's gotta hurt.
Oh, buddy. And let me tell you something. For anybody who's never met my grandma, for being an older lady, about she's 71. She's got some strength, and she is not a weak old lady by any sense of the word. And man, she started pushing down on that, and I said, I'm about to punch you, Grandma. I'm about to punch you.
The first shot didn't affect me. I think I felt like just slightly sluggish, but nothing that I couldn't like still function at all. The second one, I didn't feel very I felt like I was under the weather. Like a cold was coming on.
Yeah.
And then when I went to sleep early. No, I still worked. And I was like, man, I shouldn't have worked. Because at my lunch, I took my lunch and I fell asleep during my lunch and woke up and was like, okay, once my work day is over, I'm going to sleep. And that's exactly what I did. Next day I woke up and I felt fine.
Love it. Love it. I'm glad, man. Let us know, guys. You guys in the chat, would y'all rather get the shot or would y'all rather take a pill? Let us know what you'd rather do. Also, go on our YouTube, right? You'll be able to find it there tomorrow. This episode 13. Go on YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you got to do.
Yep.
Right? Go to our our Instagram, as you see it there. I don't think we do this enough, Mike. I don't think we promo enough, right? So go to _ham_podcast on Instagram or our Twitter, _ham_podcast. Guys, we look forward to it. Y'all can chat with us. We're just normal human beings like you guys. We love to get in there and chat with you. You can find some good videos on there. You can find a video of me rapping. So like, subscribe, hit it. Zane924 would rather take a pill. So, yeah.
I mean, if I had to choose, I would choose a pill. But I would say, let's just say, for example, a pill takes an extra 2 weeks longer before it becomes effective. Let's just say, I probably would choose a shot. Like I want to get the vaccine faster, not longer.
I see.
Yeah, I mean, if that was the case.
Yeah, I'm down for whatever, bro. Like if you're gonna give me a shot, give me a shot. Let's go. Put that needle in my body, plant the chip, whatever you got to do, and let's get this party started.
Touch my body. No, I'm kidding.
Right? I mean, who knows? Maybe it is a chip. Maybe it'll affect my mind, right? Maybe I'll have telepathic powers after that.
I know. People thought they were getting injected with nano something and where they can be tracked by GPS and who knows. Bro. And then if we had the vaccine, we're going to turn into zombies. I don't know.
Well, just in case that happens, Mike and I have been practicing. We've been playing a lot of Back 4 Blood.
Yep. I'm ready to shoot all the... Wait. But
yep.
We got vaccinated, so we would be zombies.
No, we're immune. We're like the Will Smith. in that movie where he's immune to
Okay.
it. You and I
Okay.
are immune, bro.
So we won't become zombies. All right. So we are
Yeah.
prepared to shoot zombies. All right. Got it.
Oh, that's a good one, Papa. Is there an anal supplement? If there is, I'll let you know, my man. I'll let you know if there's a, what do they call them? Suppository. If there's a suppository version, I will get you the address to that pharmacy, Papa Dallas, and I'll buy your first dose. I'll even help put it in, pal.
I would like to say so much stuff to this, but the stuff I want to say, I can't say. So I'm just going to leave it alone.
Zane924 said we would be the attackers. I'd be, what do they call them? What's the big one in the game, Mike? The ones that explode?
Exploders?
The exploders. I'd be an exploder. I'd be an exploder because I'm big and I'm full of stuff.
Okay, let's leave that one alone. How about that?
Yeah. All right.
Oh, one thing I want to say, yeah, we'll move on. But also, Jon Gruden, did you read that he finally filed a lawsuit against Roger Goodell?
I did, and I'm glad. I couldn't have been happier for him.
I know. I was reading that he says that he was being targeted, or he felt, well, not that he feels that, yeah, that he was being targeted by Roger Goodell. I mean, and I agree with him because, hey, you came after me and released all the stuff about me, but you don't want to release anything about the people you were investigating.
Exactly.
Like, so you weren't even investigating me, but said, hey, we're going to throw you under the bus and save the people that actually were being investigated, which makes no sense.
Who were basically running a sex trafficking ring, if you ask me, right? They were giving the cheerleaders away to these rich guys on their boat for the Washington football team, right? Not the players. Don't get it mistaken, guys. They were like the upper management of Washington football team and investors and stuff. And
I wouldn't doubt if it's yeah, that's right. Investors. That's what, yeah, you already said it, but yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm glad Gruden is suing, man, because you weren't even a part of the investigation, yet they released these emails that were from 10 years ago, right? And again, like I said before, I don't condone what he said. They were dumb, idiotic comments, right? But people can change in 10 years, right? People change all the time, man. And
back up just a little bit now because you're doing implosions on the mic.
I'm sorry. People can change in 10 years, right? And the fact that they're going to hold him, guys, if y'all knew the kind of stuff I was saying 10 years ago, y'all might not be my friends, right? I was saying some bad stuff, right? I wasn't saying racist stuff. I was saying bad stuff, right? So it's like, wasn't saying racist stuff. I just want to say that. Wasn't racist.
Here's an article. This is on the NFL. If anybody wants to read anything on it,
yes,
or anything more on it, if you don't know a lot currently.
Yep. So I hope Gruden wins that case. I hope he not only gets a lot of money, but I hope he gets to coach again. Because you know what? He's a damn good coach. I mean, he brought a horrible Raiders team and they were on pace to make the playoffs this year. They're still on pace to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
But, it's not going to happen. And if they do, they'll be out in the wild card. But I feel bad for old John, for old Chucky.
Well, I'm going to say I do hope he wins because yes, being targeted for something like that is not cool. But I also hope he can get any information released that they found regarding the Redskins and all the other stuff that they found.
Oh yeah,
because I'm pretty sure whatever they find, most if not all of them are getting arrested. Someone's going to be losing his team.
Yep.
So we'll have to see what happens, but we'll keep a close eye on it.
Dan Snyder, you don't deserve to own a team, Dan Snyder. The things that you've been a part of. You know what? I'm not going to rest until Gruden wins. Gruden, I'm here to help.
Let's go, Gruden. Oh, all right. Only in the lawsuit. We're just going to say that.
Yeah, but I agree with Jay Cepeda. They are going to take an L, the Raiders, that is, on Thanksgiving Day, because they will lose to the Cowboys. So, yes.
True. And we won't have Amari Cooper for that day.
I know.
Oh, yeah. So if anyone hasn't read and is a Cowboy fan, I read it actually right before we started the stream. Amari Cooper is going to be out for 2 weeks because he is now on the COVID list. So, yeah, no Amari Cooper for 2 weeks, 2 games. Sucks.
So can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Why is he out for 2 weeks?
because he just got it today. If it's a 10-day grace period, it won't be in time by Thursday. No.
Oh, so
there
2 games,
two
not
games.
2 weeks.
Oh, sorry, I said
Okay.
2 weeks. Yeah, 2 games. Now, I mean, there is a chance he could be playing for the Thanksgiving game, depending if he when they test him and he doesn't have the COVID, and then at least another time, I think 24 hours before the game. So there is a small chance he could play during the Thanksgiving game, but they're saying 2 games just to be safe.
All right. I think he'll be back on time for the Thanksgiving game, but we'll see. We'll see.
Hope so. Hope so.
Only time will tell. And if my brain was that advanced, I would be able to tell you. Unfortunately, my brain's not advanced that much.
I wish we all were.
But they are making advancement in brain stuff, as you read, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So check this out, people. It's happening. One of my biggest fears, right? Them using some robots shit to I mean, look, kudos to the guy that's able to do this now, but apparently they have done a brain implant so that they can translate a paralyzed man's thought into text. They implanted some stuff in his brain, so whatever he thinks will now come out on text.
Yeah. So he has to think about writing it. So like in your mind right now, if you were to I guess I don't know if you close your eyes.
Let's try it. Let's try it. Ready?
So,
let's go.
So you imagine yourself. You imagine yourself drawing or writing in cursive. I think it's or I guess however you want to write. But as long as you're making the movements in your mind that you're writing something, it will come on the screen of you actually like it's typing it out for you.
Didn't work. Nothing popped up in our notes.
Well, we're not hooked up, bull.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I was jumping the gun.
But yeah, so because there's a lot of technical, so I it's hard to keep this information in my mind.
Oh yeah.
So I have to read. So I'm going to read. Yeah, no pun intended, but yeah. So they're saying that the guy was able to achieve writing speeds of 90 characters per minute, which is about 18 words per minute.
What the hell?
And it was about 94% accuracy, which is actually really crazy, and up to 99% accuracy with autocorrect enabled. But still, even 94%, if these are still like kind of early testing, for anybody that needs this, this is great. And then of course the advancements that come with this is even more amazing. So yes, it can be. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's AI. It's not gonna be scary, but it does help anybody that can't move their arms, that can't write. This allows them another way of communicating with people, and of course, to see where it goes from here is going to be awesome. I mean, just think, I could play video games just sitting like this, with my arms crossed, and be like, boom, headshot, and I get headshots all day.
Always goes back to video games.
I mean, hey,
makes
it easy.
Or who knows? Maybe I could close my eyes and make. Never mind. I'm not gonna go there. All right. So
see this right here? I'm squashing your face.
I love it. But nah, it's cool, man. I mean, I've had relatives that were paralyzed, couldn't talk, couldn't move their hands, couldn't move their arms. They were in a wheelchair. I've had relatives like that, and the thought's always been there, right? Like, man, what are they thinking? Like, what's going on in their mind, right? How are they feeling? Almost similar, like I hate to say it like this, but like a baby, right? You don't know what's going on in a baby's mind. They cry, you think they need to be fed or they need to be changed, but you don't really know, right? And it's similar to these people that are, I say these people, I apologize. It's similar to people who are stuck in a wheelchair, paralyzed. People? That's what I said. I apologize. To people who are stuck in a wheelchair and they can't talk, they can't, move. And so, yeah, for that, it's a great thing, man. But here's the thing. How expensive are they going to make this? Right? If this is to help these families and to talk to their loved ones and know what their loved ones are thinking, what's the price tag on something like that, right? Is it going to be affordable for these families? Of course not.
Yeah,
of course it's not.
Wait, we're in America, right?
Yep.
Everything's expensive, damn it. So yeah,
exactly.
When it first comes out, it's going to be, I'm pretty sure it's going to be expensive. And of course, like with any technology, anything going forward, it just get cheaper and cheaper and cheaper, unless like if the hospital is like a general hospital, or not the show, but like an actual.
I was like, you talking about the soap opera?
Yeah. No, if the actual hospital is in charge of all of this, it's always going to be expensive, no matter what. If it's anything that like I forget what they call those, like procedures in the site, but it's not actually in the hospital, but they can do like smaller stuff.
Yep.
I can see it becoming cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. Because with a lot of times with any technology, new advancements make the older ones cheaper. So it should be more affordable for people down the road, but not when it first comes out.
Yeah, I agree with Jay Cepeda 83. I don't see insurance companies be willing to pay for it as well.
Oh, no.
I mean, look, man, as somebody who's got family members in wheelchairs, I don't know if you do, Mike. I have a few.
I've had. I don't think I know of any currently, but I have had some. Yes.
Yeah. Most insurance companies don't even want to pay for a good wheelchair, right?
Nope.
For one that's accessible and sleek where they can get around better. Most insurance companies don't want to pay for that. So they're definitely not going to want to pay for something like this, man. And it's a shame. It's a shame, right? So who knows? Who knows, man? We'll see what happens with it. But to the person who did that, who invented, or the people that were able to make this work, hey, kudos to y'all. Where are we at on solving cancer, though? That's what I'd like to know.
Yeah.
If we can translate freaking thoughts into text, where are we at on this cancer thing, right? How much longer where on the list of things we're fixing is that at? Right? Is that like at 199 out of 199?
Wait, what?
But yeah, it is all about money, Jay Cepeda, and it's a shame, man. I mean, I don't know, Mike. To me, I think it would be a lot harder to translate somebody's thoughts into text than it would be to solve cancer. Right? To me.
Well, I don't know. I always feel with like cancer and stuff, I feel like there's already a cure. Like, let's just say, I don't know. I'm just gonna say, let's just say the government. I don't know. I'm just throwing somebody out there. Let's say they already have a cure for all of this, and they're not going to release it. Now, of course, we have all these side companies that are trying to do that. But what if we had like cures for all of this stuff, but they just don't want to because they're making money? Someone's making money off all this. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But then again, if there isn't, yes, why? I mean, hopefully we can find a cure for all of this, cancer and everything, like very soon. To be nice.
For me, perfect example, and I don't mean to put him on blast. Magic Johnson. This man's had HIV for how many years? And he's actually gaining weight. He looks healthier now than he did prior. So, but why? Because he's got the dollar bills, y'all.
Yeah, but with all that money, so like supposedly, of course, with HIV and everything, even with the money you had, even then, there was nothing to help fix that. Supposedly, you know what I mean? Supposedly, but that's why it makes me think that there is somewhere that they have some type of something that can help either calm it down or get rid of it. I mean, because if he's gotten tested again and he is cured, he's not going to release that.
That Mike, you read my mind, Mike. I was just thinking, when's the last time Magic took an HIV test, right? When's the last time he's talked about it like, hey, so yeah, I'm still HIV positive. No, you're absolutely right, Mike. If he was negative, hey, we're going to need you to keep this on the L, Magic, right? We're going to need you not to say shit because people are going to start asking us for that pill, right? The pills you took.
Yeah.
So you read my mind. You read my mind, Mike.
Yeah. Well, Della says it's not deadly anymore. It's not deadly as it was when it first happened. That's what we're saying. Like when he had it back then, there wasn't a lot of stuff to help cure that. I mean, there was like, oh, let's try this, let's try this, let's try this. So if you're going by like percentages of how many people passed away with like the experimental drugs, a lot of them passed away. A lot of them. But Magic Johnson never looked like he was going through anything.
Never.
He didn't look like he was skinny, losing weight. He didn't look like he was losing hair. Nothing. He looked just like a normal athlete that just wasn't playing anymore. That's all. Bro, to me, that's just to me.
Never did I look at Magic and say, man, he's just
He's
You can tell
close.
he's getting worse. Yep. Never did that ever. It was more like, damn, Magic gained some weight. Damn. Like, oh, Magic made another $100 million with the movie theater. Oh, Magic bought the Dodgers. Like, he helped purchase. Like, come on, man. Like, you know that man ain't got it no more. You know he ain't got it. Come on now.
I know we went out.
I'm gonna say it right now. Magic ain't got it.
I don't think he does either. I know we went off topic because of this, but it is great that we're seeing like the science or like technology helping people. Even with this, like you said, they can't move, they can't talk, but they still can write using just their thoughts. And can't wait to see where the advancement goes. I mean, it's a good step. Good step. At least I think so.
It's a good step, but it's also a scary step.
True.
Because if they start reading my mind, they ain't gonna like what they see.
So I want to talk about this before, because I know we're getting close to our time.
Talk to me.
But the the lead singer from Brass Against.
Oh man.
I don't know if you saw it or not, but
what happened?
She she had to go pee, and she brought a fan on stage, staged. Like I said, no. She brought him on stage, and she peed. So she squatted on his face and peed all over his face.
Oh, she R. Kelly'd him.
Yeah. So now I guess they're apologizing, and I think they're doing like some investigation on her. But yeah, so and there's a video. I didn't link the video, but I seen it. Dude, it looked like she was holding her pee since like she woke up. It was like,
I think it was a part of the show then.
Possible, but now she can get in trouble.
Motherfuckers out here trying not to pass COVID, and she out here peeing on people.
I think her name is Sophia Arista. Could be wrong how I said it.
That sounds like the name of somebody who pees on people. Hey, you hear Sophia peed on somebody again? I heard it. I seen it.
Hey, that's true. There's one way to get COVID. Just like, hey, that's how you get pink eye. But not by peeing, but that's just.
I mean, look, man, I'm into some pretty cool stuff too, right?
Oh, you like getting peed on in your face too? No, I'll call her for you. I will call her for you.
Let me finish my damn sentence.
Nah, it was good. I'll call her for you.
Let me finish my sentence.
Okay.
I'm into some pretty cool and new innovative stuff. I'm down to try some stuff once, but I ain't down to let somebody pee on me. It ain't gonna happen, right? Unless I just been stung by a jellyfish, you ain't peeing on me, okay? It sounds like a 49ers fan thing. I love it, Jason Bell.
So yeah, I mean, just if anybody wants to see it, just put Brass Against Singer Peas, and you'll find a video of her literally peeing on them. And I swear, it looked like the floodgates opened when she started.
If she goes to jail for this, you think she'll do like R. Kelly? Y'all killing me with this shit.
I don't think she's gonna go to jail.
No, she's not.
I think they're just gonna be like, hey, don't do it again, blah blah blah, COVID stuff, blah blah blah. But I mean, I was reading a lot of comments, and people were like, yeah, back in the day when I went to this concert, I saw some lead singer pee in a boot, poured the boot over somebody, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of this stuff that happened, when there isn't any social media. And you can't get in trouble.
Ozzy Osbourne was banned from here for peeing on the Alamo.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So I think I think you're right, Mike. Pre-social media, there was a lot of stories about peeing that probably didn't get around as much because there was no social media, right? But with social media nowadays, everybody liking to document freaking everything, right? I remember the days of going to a concert. Fuck, that made me sound old. Hold on, let me start this over. I remember.
Back in my day.
Right? But yes, there's no other way to say it. I remember going to concerts and you were there to enjoy the concert.
Yep.
Sing along with the band, your headbang, whatever type of concert it was.
Just enjoy the experience.
Yeah. Now, everybody's got their damn phone up. You can't even see the stage because everybody's holding a phone.
Not even a phone. I've seen people holding up iPads.
Yes, exactly.
Shit, what I'm going to do? I'm going to mount a camera on my TV, and I'm going to bring my TV with me.
Right?
I'm going to hold that thing up. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
It's ridiculous.
Might as well.
Jay Cepeda, I am not a grandpa.
Hey, knock on wood. How about we just ban this guy from the chat? How about that?
Right.
See that guy right there?
Cepeda.
Oh, wait, that way. We're gonna ban him. No, I'm kidding.
No, man. We appreciate the love, Jay Cepeda. Guys, tonight's show, I appreciate you guys once again for sticking with us, the ones that have been in here through the technical difficulties of my camera. Again, it's not my camera that's messing up. It's something with the site that we stream through. So I appreciate everybody sticking through this and rolling with the punches with us. Mike and I have tried to keep the show going and ignore it like it's not even happening.
Yep.
So hey, we appreciated our lovely, I don't even want to call y'all fans, man. Our lovely Ham Podcast family.
There you go.
We appreciate the love of you guys staying with us and enjoying the show tonight. But with that being said, right? Damn, I look sexy. I know this camera right now doesn't do justice, but boy, with this haircut, oh, Mike, you already told me I look sexy. You ain't got to say it again. Don't worry.
Okay. Wait, you don't want? Okay, well, he didn't want me to say it again. All right, too bad.
Yep.
But you want to know what is sexy?
Talk to me.
A Reese's cup pie that I could have bought for Thanksgiving, and I didn't.
I don't know why you did. I don't know why you did.
I didn't know they were doing it. Oh, it sucks. So it's an actual pie, and it's a Reese's, like size of a normal pie, as a Reese's cup, and you could have sliced that like normal pie and had Reese's slice. Oh my god, it's so cool.
Get this. This is how big of a jerk Mike is, guys.
Huh?
He sends me this picture, right, with the article.
Oh, here you go. Here's
and
the
I'm
article.
looking at it. Yeah, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh, where can I get this? And then it says all sold out.
Yeah. Hey.
Fuck you send it to me for then, Mike.
Well, I mean, it's not like I sent it and said, I got one. I was like, man, I wish I had one too. You know, like, damn it.
Yep. So, yes, Jay Cepeda, they were out. Unfortunately.
Oh, no, they are out.
Well, they were released and now they're out. They're no longer available to buy. Let's put it that way. So because Mike want to send me an article with this beautiful picture, and then at the end of the article it says, by the way, all sold out. I was like, damn you, Mike.
Dude,
damn you.
If I knew that was happening, I would have bought that instantly. Put that in my fridge, and I would have been had.
Oh, I'm a Reese's fan. That's guys. Look, I've been to Mike's house several times, right? He's y'all know this. He's my best friend. For people who watch this show that don't know this, Mike is my best friend. He's my brother. And whenever I go to Mike's house, well, not just whenever I go. I hope not. I hope they don't do it for my fat ass. But they always have a candy dish full of candy.
Oh, no. That candy dish is out 24/7, 365.
Right? And yes.
Because I get it all the time. Just saying.
Yes. And I go there, and it will be loaded with all kinds of wonderful candy, by the way. None of the candy's disgusting, right? You don't see any like black licorice or anything like that. It's all great candy.
Oh, yeah.
But I will pick out every single piece of Reese's before I leave and then still take some Reese's. Mike, you got any more Reese's hidden somewhere? That is my favorite. So the fact that there was no Reese's pie left to buy, I was very upset.
And I do put out so many Reese's because I can't have all my Reese's stolen. I'm just saying.
Yeah. See, now I know. I'm going to go to the wife. Mike's wife,
Kidding.
Where does he hide this?
So just a couple more topics, just real quick before we end our show. Let's first end one on a not so good note, but Antonio Brown supposedly providing a fake COVID card, allegedly so far. It hasn't been fully said. So we may see him in trouble, which takes off a lot of heat off Aaron Rodgers. But, I mean, I feel like it's only a matter of time before Antonio Brown does something stupid, and here's the something stupid.
And the stupid part about it, real quick, is he told his chef, hey, I got this vaccination card I bought. You know, that way I don't have to worry about the NFL protocol rules this season. And then he goes and fires the chef, and the chef's the one that releases it to the news. Yeah. Hey, Antonio Brown's got a fake vaccination card he bought. He told me, why are you going to tell a secret to somebody you might fire?
Yeah, don't even say anything at all. Just keep that to yourself. That's it. Or tell like your closest friend, which he probably doesn't have any. As much as he burns those bridges, he probably doesn't have any. But yeah,
yep.
Well, we'll see in the coming weeks what happens there. I mean, I don't know. With the way Roger Goodell is running stuff, it could be just a slap on the wrist. We don't know. And we'll end on a good note.
Oh yeah,
Lethal Weapon, the next movie, going to be Mel Gibson's going to direct it, so we are going to have another Lethal Weapon.
I love it.
I don't know if they said anything about cast or anything, but I'm just excited. I do like all of the Lethal Weapons. I wonder what it's going to be about or like, but we'll see.
Could you imagine though, right? Let's think about some of the things he's directed. Could you imagine if you get a little bit of Lethal Weapon with a little bit of Apocalypto and a little bit of the Jesus movie he did, all rolled into one,
and then a little bit of Marvel? No,
and
okay, I'm just wondering. Oh, Star Wars? No,
he did Star Wars.
No, he didn't.
Well, no, I'm just talking about the ones he's directed.
I know. I was just wanting to throw some stuff I like in there. No, yes. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Yes, it'll be good, man.
That's right. The Ghostbusters. No, I think it's out already, right? The new Ghostbusters.
It is. I went to the movies this morning to see Eternals, and Ghostbusters was in the main theater showing. So yes, it was out either last night or this morning. It's been out.
I do want to watch that. I'm excited. It looks really well done.
Yes, way better than the one with the chicks. No offense to women, but
I feel like the way you said that did not sound very good. But
I think whoever thought of that idea was a horrible idea. Not because of women again, but just they didn't put enough thought into it.
I don't think it was because it was a woman cast of Ghostbusters.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I think it was just whoever directed it, whoever put it all together. Yeah, didn't do it justice. I think like if it was this kind of a film that we see with the new Ghostbusters with them in it, I think it would have been perfectly fine. But yeah, they got screwed on that because it was just it was not a good movie.
Yeah, it was not. It was horrible. It was horrible.
But I didn't watch that. Funny? I didn't watch that though.
Isn't that funny? In the one with the girls, you had Chris Hemsworth, right, who played Thor, right? But now this one, you got Homeboy that plays Ant-Man.
Yeah.
What do you know? What do you know? I don't know. It's just odd to me.
I mean, they could have put Chris Hemsworth in there, but I don't know.
A lot of people say when I take my shirt off, I look like him.
I think you should show everybody.
No, because then we'll get banned. You already told me I'm not allowed to show a nip.
That's true. Sorry, guys. TOS. We can't show you. Sorry.
Yep.
But yeah, it's gonna be good. The Ghostbusters, because they have 3 of the original Ghostbusters. I think the 4th one is passed away, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I want to say that's right.
Dan Aykroyd, Ernie Hudson, and Bill Murray are making their cameos in there.
Also, the secretary is also in that movie too.
That is true. Yep.
And then I don't know who else is. Oh no, and Sigourney Weaver.
Rick Moranis.
Yep, Sigourney Weaver's in there too.
Yep. So I think they said Rick Moranis, right?
I don't 100% know. I mean, I could pull up Ghostbuster cast, but
yeah,
but just know. Here, I'll just do it real quick. Ghostbuster.
Oh, I like when you're spontaneous like this.
See, Sigourney Weaver, Annie Potts. That's the secretary. Yep, Rick Moranis is in there as well. You're right.
Told you, my man. Damn, I'm good. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids himself.
That's cool that they're bringing them into this movie because I mean everybody that's watched Ghostbusters loves Ghostbusters, so
that's right.
It's gonna be good.
Bill freaking Murray.
But just so everybody knows, we are not going to be doing the podcast for the next 2 weeks. Just so you guys know. Of course, Thanksgiving is on the 25th. We're going to take the Friday off. We do have some engagements that we need to do.
Prior engagements,
on the 3rd. So for the next 2 Fridays, we will not have the podcast. I can tell you that we will do it for the 10th, the 17th, and the 24th of December. And we'll probably take the Christmas week off on that Friday as well. So,
But I will tell you this, Mike, before you end it, I will say for the next 2 weeks, go to the Ham Podcast Instagram. I'll make sure to put some stuff in there to keep you guys entertained for the next 2 weeks so you don't miss out on anything. It's not going to be a full episode, but, you know, if I see anything pop up that's worthy of a 30-second minute talk, I'll jump in there on the Instagram. Mike will jump in there. You can also check the Ham Podcast Twitter, and we'll have some stuff uploaded there, some small clips that we'll be talking about stuff. So comment. Guys, spread the word. Go to the Ham Podcast Instagram, Twitter. Go to YouTube. Watch all 13 episodes. As of tomorrow, you can watch all 13 episodes. Like, subscribe, comment. Let them know, Mike, how to get in there.
So we'll just you may see some videos that we may put, for the next 2 weeks, just so you guys have something from us. But yeah, other than that, enjoy y'all's weekend, y'all's night. Have a great, happy Thanksgiving, because we are not going to be seeing you guys, after Thanksgiving. Enjoy time with your families. Be safe. Enjoy the delicious food. And if I like to say this sometimes, but if you do not have a family, go to your closest friend. enjoy time with them, or go to whoever's closest to you and enjoy the holidays with somebody. Don't be alone.
Yes. And guys, if you know anybody who's in need, we talked about this a few weeks ago. This Sunday is the turkey dinner giveaway. You can get a turkey with the sides at Texas Taboo Tattoos. No questions asked. Brown Vice, who runs this every year for the last 9 years, no questions asked. He's not going to ask you to validate that you can't afford a turkey or anything like that. So if you know anybody who's in need, this Sunday, we'll on the Instagram. I'm sorry, Mike. What'd you say?
Oh, I was saying, put a little thing up on it.
There it is. Yeah, there it is. November 21st. That's this Sunday, guys. Turkey giveaway, 9th annual. No questions asked. It's going to be first come, first serve. They're going to do it until they run out of turkeys and sides, guys. I believe it starts at 3 p.m., 623 West Hildebrand. If you got any family or friends that are in need, nobody should go without a Thanksgiving dinner, guys, on Thanksgiving. So if, like we said, no questions asked, show up on time. It's going to be a line, I can tell you that, guys. But if you know somebody, spread the word. You'll find that on our Instagram as well, on the Ham Podcast, turkey giveaway, Thanksgiving dinner giveaway.
Yep. Well, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Since we won't be able to tell you guys in person, like I said,
gobble, gobble.
Spend time with family, enjoy the holidays, and enjoy some delicious food. But you guys enjoy your weekend. Have a great Friday, and we'll catch you guys after 2 weeks. So like in 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks.
How about them Cowboys, baby? Let's go.
Well, let's see what happens. But yeah, everybody.
How about them Cowboys?
Have a great night. We'll catch you guys next time.
Love y'all, guys. Have a great night. Peace.
Peace.
Hey, Mike.
What?
Bro.
What?
If you need to know how to cook a turkey, come at me, bro. I got that special recipe I know.
All right, you guys show me. And then maybe I can barbecue a turkey.
Ooh.
That'd be nice.
Oh, I like it. I likes it a lot. I love barbecue. You know, I have a man that I know, that sounds weird, who deep fries his turkey every year.
You have a man? You have a man. Okay.
He deep fries his turkey every year, and it is delicious. I had never had deep fried turkey till I had his. It's John's grandfather, my son's grandfather.
Okay.
And man, he makes a great deep fried turkey. It just comes out so juicy.
I just want some cornbread. That's what I want.
Yeah, I told you ain't had cornbread till you had mine, friend.
Well, you haven't made it for me yet.
You know what? That's what I'm gonna do, Mike. I'm gonna make it the day before Thanksgiving, and I'm gonna drop it off to you, nice, fresh, and hot, so you can have. In case you want something the next day, you'll have some John Hilke cornbread.
I should do one of like the stuff they do on those TikTok videos.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of hard to do stuff in a chair. I'm just saying. It's kind of hard. I can't even twerk on a chair right. I'm just saying, can't twerk.
You want to Vogue?
I can Vogue. I'm cool with voguing.
Everybody,
you know what? They're gonna say whoever watches this part of the video is probably gonna think we don't know this is happening. But trust me, we know.
We're kind of letting like our own Marvel after the credit thing go on right now.
Secret.
I love it.
All right, but for real, peace out, everybody.
Later.